Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another movie review. And yesterday I had a great couple videos come out. I think it was kind of a release for me, kind of letting things go and talk about stuff that I kind of was on my mind, things I'd watched the previous night. So maybe it's kind of going to be a kind of a hint to things to come, what this channel may become. But I do want to continue to kind of do album reviews. It won't be probably every week. It may not be. I'm thinking moving forward, there's going to be album reviews like maybe once or twice a month. Movie reviews probably going to become more of a thing that I'm going to start doing. I am going to probably the alpha music is probably going to be something that I'm going to start doing. I'm not sure how I'm going to do like the titles, how I'm going to do that, or just put all five band names in the title. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm really just um, kind of trying to work in what I'm going to do with that. Maybe called Alpha Music and then hyphen and then like two of the more popular names or two of the more obscure names that people are interested into. I don't know. We'll see. See where we're going to go with that. I'm not really sure um, where I'm going to go with that. But anyways, let's talk about today. I'm going to be talking about a movie I checked out called The Shallows. So we have the Starz channels. There's like a and before I go any further, if you're not subscribed and you're checking out my videos and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Get the bell notification so you know when the videos are coming out. Because like I said, I've been doing this daily pretty much. I've been pretty good. I'll miss 1 or 2 days sometimes, but I'm doing pretty good. But anyway, we're going to check out The Shallows that I checked out on one of the Starz channels. Um, but I never seen The Shallows. I'd heard about it, but I never really checked it out. I remember it was one of those ones I think that came out, and there was a lot of buzz around it, and I just never checked out, what it was actually about. So, um, I never really checked it out. I'm gonna turn this off. There we go. So I never really checked out the movie. So I actually got to sit down and watch it. Pretty good movie. It's not bad. It's pretty interesting. It's one of those movies where if you don't like movies with, um, I guess I'll kind of put this with The Terminal and um, Castaway because those are two movies that really really enjoyed. Two of my favorite Tom Hanks movies. Some people would probably put Forrest Gump and The Green Mile up there of their favorite movies of Tom Hanks. But literally, I would say Castaway and The Terminal is my favorite Tom Hanks movies that I enjoy. Big's pretty good too, but But anyway, kind of relating to them, there's not a whole lot of there is dialogue in this movie, but it's kind of like those movies where the big scenes and the things like that is either um, it's her by herself struggling and everything like that. And basically, let's kind of talk about what this movie is about. It doesn't really tell you too much about um, what's going on. I'm, I'm in the kitchen, all this yellow light on me. Anyways, but it kind of goes in the direction where there is she's going to find the secret beach, and I don't know where they're at. Do they say where they're at? Puerto Rico, maybe? I have no idea where it's somewhere. I think like on a Spanish. I thought like Spanish. That's South. This comes right out of me. Anyways, I don't know where it's at, but basically this older woman, or she's kind of young. I think she's kind of young. The way I feel like she's in her like late 20s or mid 20s. She's not like super young, but she's young. But she kind of goes into this, and she has somebody that's supposed to be um, with her, like at the hotel, I guess. And she's supposed to meet her out where this is supposed to be happening. But it ends up that, uh, hold on, I see something. I don't know what that is. And she's supposed to meet her, but okay, I don't know what the heck that was. Um, but she never does because she's has a headache or something. And then she's supposed to go on a date with some guy. I have no idea. But she ends up basically staying there up, and ends up going out to the secret beach all alone. She has this escort, this guy. Not really an escort. That's a whole different direction. Um, but this guy takes her out in a big old junkie truck. You know, says I'll come back out here a certain amount of time and pick you up. Or no, he asked her, "Do you have a way back?" And she said, "Yeah, Uber." Dumbest quote ever in the movie. Dumbest. So I don't know how she planned to get out of there. Didn't matter because she knew she was making a movie. But anyways, um, so she's swimming and there's a couple guys surfing out there as well as because that's what she's there to do. She puts on a wetsuit and she has a board there all everything and she knows her thing about surfing. She's from Texas, you know. You get this whole story from her before the movie really gets into it. And basically what this is about is she's on a rock. She gets stuck on a rock out in the middle of this sound, which if you don't know what the sound is, if I say what a sound is incorrectly, I'm just going to guess here because I think I kind of remember. It's kind of like not the ocean, but not quite the ocean. It's like it's part of the ocean, but it's like you're not all the way out. I could be completely wrong about what that is because I mean I've been to a sound before like near, but it's like you're in the ocean, but it's not technically that far out. So not a lot of stuff. You don't think a lot of stuff will come there because it's too close to I guess humans and stuff. So you don't think that stuff's going to come up there near you. So that's where she's at. And so she's in this, and, you know, what happens, you know, a shark shows up, things ensue. There's this big, huge, I swear to God, it's like a killer whale or something. I think it's a killer whale. It's like dead, floating in the water. The weirdest thing in the movie I've ever seen. I'm like, what is this, and why did they have to put it in the movie? Like, it could have been anything. It could have been like a dead bird floating in the water. It could have been anything like that. But instead, they choose to put a killer whale flopped over on its side with a big old chunk out of it in the middle of this water. And I don't know. I have no idea. It was a weird kind of story. But it's not that bad of a movie. Like I said, the dialogue part of it is kind of the part that is kind of the problem. So if you're not into that kind of movie, then you're not going to like The Shallows. But The Shallows was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. I kind of, there's been other movies, and I kind of was like, which one is this? Because I couldn't really remember which one it was. Because I think the other one was Open Water, which I've never seen that either. So if that ever comes on. But I do have the Starz network, so I'm probably going to start watching some movies on there as well. Because what was really funny is I was checking to see what was coming on after this movie, which was The Shallows I'm reviewing, and it was Rising Sun. And if you follow this channel, you know I've already reviewed Rising Sun. But I'm sitting there, I was watching this movie and I turn it off, and when it goes off, Rising Sun is playing, and it's at a part in the movie that I think I may have fell asleep during, or I don't completely remember, but I do remember the part. I didn't think I remembered, but now thinking back on it, I think I do remember. But it's basically like two naked girls are being fed grapes by this Asian guy. I'm like, whoa, whoa. And this police, like, in break in, and they're trying to bust this guy for something, just trying to get him to be questioned for a murder or whatever. And this naked chick jumps on top of one of the guys. I don't remember. I think I'm in my like Martin. I think it might have been one of the. Oh crap! I'm thinking Baldwin, but that's not it. Sheen. Yeah, I'm thinking it might have been Martin Sheen or something. That was the cop that the naked woman jumped on. But it's just weird. The naked woman's jumping on back going, ah, and the dude's like going, ah. Actually, no, it's Wesley Snipes. That's, of course, Wesley Snipes, because a naked woman jumped on the back of him. It probably was supposed to be the other guy, and Wesley's probably like, no, I'll take her. But anyways, watching that movie. So Shallows, I checked it out since I'd already seen Rising Sun. I was like, well, this seems like a pretty good channel. So I'll choose this one on this. And then all the other ones are kind of stupid or ones that were like sequels and I couldn't watch them. What really sucks is I think I reviewed RoboCop or I'd already seen RoboCop 1. I would like to see it again, but RoboCop 2 and 3, just to see them, I probably could have went ahead and reviewed them because I kind of remember what RoboCop is about. So if I watched the original again sometime down the road, I could just review that again, or I'm sure it would be on. So I'm definitely got to keep on looking out because they've been playing. I guess they played RoboCop 2 and 3, and then they played 2 and 3 again because I saw it on another channel, and I'm like, well, crap, I missed it twice. Because I don't think I never seen, I remember RoboCop 1 was okay, and I don't remember watching RoboCop 2. I don't think I ever seen RoboCop 2. I think it's one of those series, trilogy of movies that I started watching, and when I was watching stuff on VHS, like religiously, I would go to Hollywood Video here in Greensburg when it was here, and I used to rent that stuff. But anyways, The Shallows, it was pretty good. I don't think that it's something I would truly recommend to somebody to check out. Like I said, if you put it in that list with Castaway and Terminal, but like really no dialogue, barely dialogue in the movie, it's kind of out there because I think you're either gonna like it or you're gonna hate it. And it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. There's some goofiness at the end. I'm not gonna give anything away. But you know there's a shark in it, and you know there's a woman in it, and you know cheese is gonna come at some point. So it does. Trust me. Oh, it does. Kind of cool death scene for someone, but you'll find out if you watch it. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of interesting. I mean, if you want to watch a movie that you haven't seen and it's kind of unique, I guess it's a movie to check out. But if you're not a fan of like non-dialogue movies that you're just gonna sit there and watch a girl struggle for a bunch of time, then you're not gonna like it. If you don't like subtitles, stuff like that, you may not like it either, because like at times that's all the people she was communicating with was, not English dialect. They were like, I think they were Spanish or French or something. I don't remember. I think it was Spanish. That's why I want to say Spanish. They're in some kind of Spanish country, Puerto Rico, or I want to say it's Puerto Rico or something like that. And so there's subtitles going on too. So that's another thing that if you don't like that, you would be irritated by it. But even if you didn't mind the whole no dialogue, you probably would put up with that because it's pretty entertaining. And she speaks English while she's talking to this guy as well. So she's like, "Oh yeah, I mean this," blah blah blah, 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 and she says in Spanish, and then she would kind of say it again in English. Kind of maybe he understands because sometimes I think the character in the truck that was driving with her to the island when the movie starts, he kind of understands English part ways, I think. So he kind of understands English a little bit just from tourism probably coming in and him taking people to this island because it's really pretty. It really is pretty. When you see the island, you're like, oh boy, no wonder people talking about being secret and being beautiful because they talk about that in the movie. So anyways, yeah, that's what I think about the movie. I think it's average movie. I don't know. It's kind of a mixed emotions. I don't know if I really like it or not. I would think it's just kind of an average movie. It wasn't no Castaway or Terminal, but it was entertaining. It was an okay movie. Wasn't the greatest movie. It's not something I would buy on DVD or Blu-ray. It's not something that I would probably ever watch again. If it happened to come on and my wife was like, "Hey, what's this movie?" I'd be like, "Oh, it's The Shallows." She'd be like, "Do you want to watch it?" I'd be like, "Sure." But it's not nothing I would go out of my way to go, hey, honey, you want to watch The Shallows? What's it about? I don't know. All right, that's fine. Maybe we'll pick something else. It's not something I would push, like, to watch. If it was, like, something that it was, like, really I wanted to watch, like, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 came on, and my kid wanted to see it, I'd push to watch that because I would really want to watch it. Even if I'd already seen it, I'd probably push to watch it again. This is one of those movies I probably wouldn't push to watch again. Like, do you want to watch it? She's like, no. We'd probably pass by it. We'd be okay with that. Because I'd already seen it before. That's basically what I think about the movie. But anyways, I think I've rambled on long enough. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I don't know if I uploaded a video last night for today. I don't know. I'm getting kind of old. I'm starting to forget things like that. But I'm up early and today. Had stuff going on with my wife's pregnancy. I had to go see the doctor. Everything's fine, so nobody worry about that. And I'm not going to be something where my wife don't want to be on camera or anything, so um, you won't see any of her or anything like that. But I'll kind of tell you how things are going with the pregnancy as things go along. Everything's going well. I think she's 13 weeks. She said that today. It's funny because like she doesn't really talk to me about that, and I don't really pay attention like how far along she is. But um, when she talks to doctors, I listen and I hear this stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's where she's at. I mean, really, we don't talk about it. I know she's pregnant, but like, I just encourage and help her, and she needs something, I get it for her, and I help her out as much as possible. She's still working, and I hope she continues to work, and I think she will because I think she understands that even though she's going through this, we still need the money and we still need to work our jobs and things like that. But I think that what the hell is on TV? Anyways, but we still not go through our lives as we have been for the past few months. So I mean, I know at a certain time she'll have to cease working for a little bit. She'll have to take a break, doing certain things. So hopefully, when that time comes, we'll be a little bit okay, and we'll just have to deal with that when it comes. But I think that for the most part, she's going to be okay. And we're kind of stressing about other things, but that's a whole other video for another day. Hope you guys enjoyed the movie review, and I'll catch you guys later. Keep rocking and keep watching movies.